Namaste. Welcome back to my channel. This is B for Balance, a team-based class where we are going to be balancing on our foot, on our hand, on our shoulders, on our head. Um, so as we progress through the entire sequence, which is roughly about an hour or more, I will be giving minimal cues to get into the pose and get out of the pose. So let's get started. Stay seated in any comfortable position. Close your eyes. Roll back your shoulders, lift up your upper torso, keeping your back straight. Take the 3 deep breaths, inhale and exhale through the mouth. Soft and long exhalation. Last one. Continue to focus on your breathing, grounding yourself to this particular moment, trying to dismiss any thoughts, and bringing your awareness to this practice that you're going to do. And that is possible by focusing on your breath, each inhale and exhale. Starting the practice with Omkara, 3 chants of Om. Inhale, as you exhale, chant Om. Ah. Gently rub your palms and open your eyes. Place them on your eyes and then slowly gaze at them and open. We'll start with gentle warm-ups, starting with the shoulder. Inhale, lift the shoulder up and drop them back as you exhale. Funny. Doing that a couple of times. Inhale and exhale. And reverse. Inhale back up, trend down, exhale. Place the top of the fingers on top of your shoulders, palms on your shoulders, and then bring your elbows forward as you inhale and drop them back as you exhale. Shoulder socket rotation and reversing direction. And relax. Bring your palms in front of you, which is going to do fist close and open. And when you do this, ensure that You are exerting tension such that all your muscles from the forearm are being worked, and that helps build your forearm strength and also the upper arm strength, which is required for knee balancing or arm balancing poses, a few that we will be attending today. Slowly increase the speed. Keep doing it till you feel a burn. Can't do it any more than that. Minimum 50. And then gently shake it up. Place the thumb inside, close your fist, and do fist rotations, wrist rotations, internal, external. Now bring both the palms together. We're just still going to do wrist rotations, so you could do clockwise with them both together, and then anti-clockwise. Gives this a little bit more mobility in the wrists. This helps again when you're doing balancing acts. Frees up the wrist. Alright, now releasing the wrist. Moving on to the neck. So you can do gentle rotations or you could hold them in a particular position, whatever you feel comfortable with. I'm just going to do rotation. Inhale, neck back. Exhale, drop it down, starting through the right. Reversing direction through the left. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale, left and up. Exhale, down. Last one. Make sure that you do all of these mobility exercises or movements with your breath, and that's when they make the most significant difference. So we'll do a light leg uh, stretches. So starting with the ankle, keep the legs extended in front of you, your arms behind you. Extend the toes out, bending the ankle, and then point the toes towards your legs. This also helps stretch the knees a little bit. Again, inhale, point outwards, exhale towards yourself. Keep them slightly wide as you rotate the foot and work the ankle, releasing any tightness, tension, reversing the direction. Now place your palms under your right leg. You keep the knee bent, and what we're going to do is going to do knee warm up. So extend the leg as you inhale and bend the leg as you exhale. And then keeping it extended, we're going to do the socket rotations. So rotate the foot, keep your toes pointed, rotate them clockwise. Inhale up, exhale down, and reversing direction. Switching over the leg, doing the left leg, inhale, point, exhale, bend, inhale, point, exhale, bend. Again, rotation, clockwise. Reversing. and release the legs and shake them up. Now we're going to start with the basic warm-up of the spinal joint with cat-cow. So get onto your fours, kneeling, palms placed right below your shoulders, knees hip-width apart. As you inhale, drop your belly, arch your back, gaze up. As you exhale, tuck your chin, exhale. Repeating this a couple of times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last round, you're going to inhale and hold there for 5 breaths. Inhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. We're going to move into downward dog as we go into the yoga push-ups and the planks. So back onto your fours. As you inhale and as you exhale, curl your toes and lift your feet. Get onto your feet, knees off the mat, forming a pyramid or a mountain. Since your feet are hip width apart, this is called downward dog. Just stay here and breathe. Try to extend your upper back, forming a straight line with your arms and your back. Your belly moving towards the thighs. So from here, as you inhale, we're going to move into plank. Squeeze your buttocks, tuck your core, tummy. And as you exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Last time, inhale and hold. Exhale. Now we're going to go into dolphin push-ups. So what we're going to do is get onto our forearm. So this is your dolphin pose. As you inhale, go into a low plank, chin over the fingers, and exhale back into dolphin. Doing this a couple more times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Last one with hold. Inhale, exhale, and get down on your knees. So with that, we did both the yoga push-ups, the, the downward dog Adho Mukha to Dandasana, the plank pose, and then the dolphin pose to a low plank, Chaturanga Dandasana. So once you've done that, you can always take a moment to rest by going into child's pose. Otherwise, feel free to get back into downward dog. And I like to crawl or stand up from downward dog. Feel free to choose what works best for you. Starting with 2 rounds of classical Surya Namaskar. I'm going to do 2 rounds. Feel free to pause the video and do it a couple more times if you need. Standing at the top of the mat, bring your feet together, toes touching, heels pressed into the mat, knees together, lifted, tailbone tucked in, core, your belly sucked in, upper back lifted, shoulders rolled back, neck aligned straight. Gazing forward, take a couple of breaths and exhale through the mouth. For the next exhale, bring your palms to the heart center, Padmasana. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, right leg back, Ashvasanchalana. Step back, hold breath, plank. Exhale, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, step back, Parivritta. Inhale, right leg forward, Ashvasanchalana. Exhale, Adhahasta. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale. Repeating on the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left. Step back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg. Exhale together. Inhale and exhale. Repeating one more time. For the next exhale, bring your palms to the heart center, Pranayama. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, right leg back, Ashvasanchalana. Step back, hold breath, plank. Exhale, Ashtanga Surya Namaskar. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, step back, Parvatasana. Inhale, right leg forward, Ashvasanchalana. Exhale, Adhahasta. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale. Repeating on the left. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, left. Step back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Left leg. Exhale together. Inhale and exhale. Moving on to Trikonasana. So step on the side of the mat. Keep your feet a little bit wider than your shoulder width. Feet are in line or in the same line. As you inhale, lift your arms up. As you exhale, turn the right foot towards the short edge of the mat, sliding towards your right side of the body. Place the palm anywhere on your knee or your shin or on top of the foot or in front of the foot, wherever you find comfortable, ensuring that you don't roll forward. And slowly gaze up. Keep breathing. Look down to release. Bend your knee. Inhale, lift up. Bring the foot facing forward. Now we're going to switch to the other side. As you exhale, turn the left foot towards the short edge of the mat, sliding towards your body and gazing up. Look down, bend your knees, inhale, lift up, and bring back to center. Parivritta Trikonasana. Step facing the short edge of the mat. Keep your right foot slightly towards the right top edge of the mat, the left foot behind. Your hips are facing the short edge of the mat, squat. They're not opening this side or turning that way, just facing straight. Inhale, exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, you twist your upper body. Place the left palm on the top of the foot or on shin or below the mat, inside of the foot or outside of the foot. Outside is the final position. Find wherever you're comfortable with, place that. Once you have the balance, gaze up, the upper arm extended in a straight line. And look down again like we did with the other. Bend the knee, inhale, arms to the heart center before we switch over to the other side. Left foot facing front, right foot behind, hips squared. If you are losing balance, then you might have placed your back foot exactly behind the front foot. Just step it a little aside so your hips are stable and square and you'll be able to twist easily. Again, exhale, palms to the heart center. Inhale, arms to the side. Exhale, twisting towards the left now, placing the left palm on the left leg or on the mat and gazing up. And gaze forward, bend the knee, bring the palms to the heart center and releasing from Parivritta Trikonasana. Moving on to Vrikshasana, the tree pose. So start by finding a point where you can fix your gaze, so that helps you balance. If you're very comfortable with Vrikshasana, go ahead and do it. As you fix your gaze, inhale, lift the right leg and place it on top of the left thigh, opening the hip a little bit here. Once you find balance, exhale and bring the palms to the heart center. Continue to focus on the point that you're gazing. And then inhale, lift the arms up. And if you would like to throw in a little bit more challenge for the balance, try closing your eyes here. I was able to close my eyes for almost 20 minutes. 20 seconds, sorry. But yeah, that's a slow progression from 1 second to 20 seconds. Let me know how you were able to do that. Exhale and release. Now switching over to the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg, place it on top of your right thigh. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Inhale, bring the arms up. Standing your upper torso, grounding your feet. lengthening your entire body in the process, and focus on the point. If you'd like to take it to the next level, close your eyes. As you can see, it's very difficult on this side. I lost my balance. So exhale and release. Moving on to now another form of balancing with Veerabhadrasana 1 and slowly transitioning into Veerabhadrasana 3. So let's start by starting with a foot forward, the right foot forward, left foot back. If you are used to doing this from downward dog or Adho Mukha, go ahead and do it. But I'm just starting from standing itself. So right leg towards the right edge, top of the mat, left leg behind, hips squared facing front. Exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. As you inhale, bend the right knee, stacking it below the right heel. Inhale, lift the arms up. Tuck your core. Don't arch your back too much. Tuck your core. If possible, try to get the thigh parallel to the mat, adjusting your back foot if required. And gaze up. Veerabhadrasana 1. Now we're going to slowly transition into Veerabhadrasana 3. So as you exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. Slowly shift weight into the right leg. Extend the arms in front and extend the left leg behind. And bringing the leg back and releasing. That was Veerabhadrasana 1 to 3 on the right side. We're going to do it on the left side now. Again, left foot forward, right foot behind. And exhale, bring the palms to the heart center. As you inhale, get into Veerabhadrasana 1. Left knee bent, stacking over the left heel. Back foot pressing into the mat. Upper back lengthen, straight back, facing or gazing at the fingertips. And exhale, bring the palms to the heart center, slowly shifting weight into the left leg as you lift up into Veerabhadrasana 3 on the left. And bring the leg down and release. So that was all the standing asanas. We will now move into seated back bend asanas. Starting with Shalabasana, Uthan Pristhasana, before we move into back bend and inversions. So lie down on the mat on your belly. We're going to do Shalabasana, which is again a balancing act on the core or on your hips. So arms in front of you. I'm going to do the full version of the Superman variation, so called, where both the hands and the legs are off. If you're comfortable doing the other variation of Sarabasana, where you place the palms below your hips and lift only your legs up, feel free to do that as well. So inhale, exhale, and empty your abdomen, your lungs. And as you inhale, lift both the legs and the arms. And exhale slowly and relax. You could do this a couple more times if you want. Also, you could do by lifting alternate arms and legs, whatever works best for you. I like this balancing on your core and your hips, both your arms and legs lifted. So that is Shalabasana. Moving on to Uthan Pristhasana, get back on your knees, just extending the back. So place the palms below your shoulders, walk them lightly forward, and using that action, drop your chest, placing your chin on the mat. Your hips are stacked above your knees. Staying here for a couple of breaths. And as you inhale, use your forearm strength to lift your body up and back. If you feel like, you can go into child's pose for a quick, deeper stretch of the back. And if not, you can turn around and lie down on your back for Kandharasana, Chakrasana, Sarvangasana. So starting with Kandharasana, the bridge pose. Bring your knees, bend your knees, bring your heels as close to your hips so that you can wrap them. If you can't wrap them, it's okay. I mean, if you can't hold your ankles with your hands, it's okay. You can always lying down on your back for Kandharasana. Bend your knees, bring your heels as close to the hips as possible so you can wrap them with the palms. If you're not able to wrap them with your palms, you can always intertwine your fingers below the hips and lift up. So inhale, exhale completely, emptying your lungs. And as you inhale, lift up the hips, your chest falling towards your chin. Squeeze your buttocks, knees are parallel to each other, almost like squeezing a beach ball between your legs. Keep breathing here. And exhale slowly. The next pose we're going to do is Chakrasana. If you have not done that before or not comfortable, repeat Kandharasana. And again, if you're menstruating, I wouldn't recommend doing any of these asanas. You just want the natural flow of blood to be normal. You don't want to be reversing. So avoid the next few asanas if you are menstruating. The Chakrasana, place palms next to your ears, next to your shoulders, fingers pointing towards your body, elbows parallel to each other. Moving over my hair. Feet again, hip width apart, heels close to the hips. Inhale, exhale completely. As you inhale, lift. Bring your head down first, then release from the pose. That's the highest I have gone so far in Chakrasana. So even if you're not able to lift your body fully, it's okay. Just place your head on the mat, use the forearm strength to lift up, and stay there for a few breaths. My knees were paining, so I had to retreat one more earlier than I expected. So once we're done with Chakrasana, we're going to do shoulder stand. Now we're going to be doing shoulder stand or Sarvangasana. Again, I don't do this fully. I'm somewhere between what we call as Viparita Karani. If you are uncomfortable doing Sarvangasana, which is lifting your legs up and balancing on your shoulder, I would suggest by just lift your Legs up, keep your hips still on the mat, and just let the blood flow reverse through the legs to your upper body. For those who want to try Sarvangasana, place the palms below your hips, extend the legs, lengthen your body, lengthen your body, inhale, exhale completely, and as you inhale, lift the legs up. Chest falling into the chin. If you like, you can go into Halasana by bringing the legs over your head. Resting in Sarvanga. Bring your knees down and slowly rotate your vertebrae and bring your hips down. So you can see that my Sarvangasana is not perfect. I still don't have a straight line, but still working on it. I'm okay with it. Immediately after Sarvangasana, though we are balancing on the shoulder, it's a very great stretch for the back of the neck. So you want to release that amount of tension in the back of the neck by stretching the neck the reverse direction. So we're going to do Matsyasana or fish pose. Again, feel free to do this by extending the legs, or if you're comfortable with wrapped legs, or if you're even more comfortable with Padmasana. So binding the legs into Padmasana, hold the legs, big toes with 3-finger grip, resting on the crown of your head, chest open, neck flexing the other way. Gaze forward and keep breathing. Again, lift the head and then place the neck and release the legs. You can always do the same action with just your legs. Use your forearm strength, lift the upper body, place the crown, and relax here. Then again, use the forearm strength, lift the upper body, and release the head. So you could do Matsyasana multiple ways. You could probably keep one leg bent. Check out my other video on Matsyasana to know the variations. Alright, and now that we're done with all of these, let's roll up and come back to sitting position. The next two positions that we're going to be doing is Kakasana and Sirsasana. Again, I don't do them completely, but I attempt. If you're an advanced practitioner and you do it, just follow along. If you're somebody like me who's learning, still follow along and just attempt to get into the asana. So starting for Kakasana, we are going to go into Malasana. So standing, it's almost squatting with your hips wide apart. Now, what we're going to do is place the palms in front of us. As you lift up, try to place your knees on top of your upper arm. And even if you are doing this for the first time, just stay here. And slowly try to lift one leg at a time. So that is just the preparation. And when you are doing the actual Kakasana, you can lift both the legs off the mat. If you're scared of falling, you can always keep a cushion in front of you. And the best way to avoid any injuries is to turn your head sideways. So you don't want to be falling like this or like this and hurting your neck. Turn your head sideways and fall. So I'm not going to attempt it fully, but I'm just going to warm up regardless. Yay! Just balance for a few seconds there. But see, you can try it. I'm pretty sure if you work out a little bit more, you'll be able to do Kakasana. So that was the crow pose of the Kakasana. Or is it called the crane pose? Not sure. Kakasana is crow pose. Bakasana is when you're doing the same balancing action. When your forearms are fully rested and you're balancing on that, that is crane pose. Moving on, next one is Sirsasana. Again, not for me, but I love to try it. So, some basic pointers for you to practice. It's best if you're trying it for the first time to do it against the wall, but I'm not going to go to the full approach. I'm just going to show how to get into it. So, intertwine your fingers, your little fingers rest on the mat. Your elbow distance from the leg is the distance where you want to place your fingers. Your crown Your crown gets placed in this, it's the cushion, the support, and then we will extend the leg. Oh, clip this away. So now slowly bring one leg off the mat. And when you feel comfortable, maybe lift both the legs off the mat and slowly approach the headstand. I'm good here. And slowly release. There's a cockroach trying to get in. Anyhow, so that's about Kakasana and Sirsasana. Just a little bit to throw up the B for balance sequence that we were doing. And feel free to do that against the wall if you are comfortable, and if you know how to get into Sirsasana. Awesome. Send your pictures along to me. I'll be more than happy to see them. All right. So we're winding down. We'll be doing some forward bend now, and then ended up with some seated asanas. So we can spend a few moments meditating and relaxing and balancing us out after all the exercises that we have done, moving around and balancing on the foot, on the head, on the shoulder, everything. So for the forward bend, just to reset the spine, we'll for the forward bend to reset the spine, we'll start with Paschimottanasana. So start by bending your legs, getting a three-finger grip on the big toes. As you inhale, place your chest on top of the thighs. As you exhale, extend the legs and fold forward, bringing your head towards the knee. Keep breathing. Gaze forward so you're relaxing the neck and not over slouching or hurting your neck. Ensuring your belly is on top of the thigh if your head is not yet reaching the knee. And inhale, lengthen, and exhale and release. So we did balancing on pretty much everything. We'll do one more last balance on our sit bumps, doing Ubhaya Padangusthasana. So bend your knees, get a 3-finger grip on your feet. Now we're going to balance on our sit bones and lift our legs up. So try to keep your back straight. And once you find the balance, extend the leg up as you inhale. Gaze forward, drop your head back. Stay balancing. Activate your core. Keep breathing. And relax. That was one more last balancing pose. Now, doing a twist. Let's do with Parivritta Janusirsasana. So start by keeping your left leg bent, heel towards your groin, right leg outwards. Get a reverse grip on the foot, thumb pressing on top of the feet, fingers behind the feet. As you inhale, lift the opposite hand. As you exhale, extend and try to wrap the arm around the feet. If you can't, it's okay. You can place your palms right behind your back. Just gaze up, breathing into the upper hand. Keep breathing. And inhale, arm up. And exhale, release. Now switching the other side. Bring your right leg towards your groin, feet. Left leg outwards. Reverse grip on the left leg. As you inhale, right arm up. Exhale, extend. And inhale, release. Wrapping up with Padmasana series of asanas, and we will try to go into Utpluthih for balance as well. So we'll just work out a little bit of the hip flexibility before we go into Padmasana. So start with your legs stretched out in front of you. Inhale, lift the leg. As you exhale, bend the feet, placing the feet near your hip, and then gently tapping your knee to help it go down towards the mat and help open up the hip a little bit, while also focusing on flexing your ankle. Do this a couple more times. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. And keep pressing the knee down. Repeating it one more time. Inhale, exhale, and release. Repeating the same on the left leg. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring the feet to the mat. Keep pressing the knee gently. Don't push it hard. Inhale, exhale. Again, inhale, exhale. Long exhalations helps. When you exhale, your muscles tend to relax. When you inhale, they tend to get tensed up. So it always helps when you're doing these kind of extended stretching and everything to take a long breath slowly, and you will realize immediately your muscles are relaxing. And release. Now we're going to go into Padmasana. If you are not comfortable with Padmasana, you can just place one foot on top of each other or sit in simple Sukhasana. So start with the right leg, place it closer to the hip, then bring the left leg and wrap it around. And again, if you're comfortable, go for the bind. I have a long way to go for the bind, where you wrap around your right feet over your, right palm over your right feet, your left palm over your left feet. That is Baddha Padmasana. If you're not comfortable with Baddha Padmasana, it's okay, just stay in Padmasana. Now, another thing that we are going to do is just folding forward into Yoga Mudra. So starting from Padmasana, just doing it side angle. Again, if you can do Baddha Padmasana, go ahead and do it. That's the full pose. If you can't, just wrap your arms behind. You could just hold the opposite wrist like this, or you could try to reach for the opposite elbows. And then inhale. As you exhale, we're going to fold forward, trying to reach towards the mat. If this feels intense, reverse and stay seated in Padmasana itself. Inhale, slowly lift up and release the hands. I'm just facing you. You can continue to stay seated. We're going to do a small chakra awareness activity by just meditating. Continue to stay seated in Padmasana. If you find it very painful, you can release one leg and just keep one leg, or sit in simple Sukhasana. So sit with Chin Mudra, where your index finger is rolled under your thumb, the palms facing up. Close your eyes and just follow along as I ask you to shift your awareness along your spine through the entire body. The awareness is going to start from the base or the root chakra all the way to the higher chakras, the crown. And at the end of it, to awaken the energy, we're going to do Utpluthih and arm balance. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale through the mouth, relaxing. Inhale. As you exhale, you feel the base of your spine, the root chakra, your private genitals, charging as you keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. To help with the visualization, you can think of an energy vortex like a whirlpool circling around the base of the chakra, the base chakra, the root chakra, Muladhara. Continuing the visualization, lifting that energy up. As you inhale, charging the sacral, Swadhisthana chakra, your reproductive organs, your hips, along your spine. Keep breathing and visualize the energy lifting from the base, Muladhara, towards the Swadhisthana, sacral chakra. The base chakra is your identity, your awareness, your consciousness, your existence. The sacral chakra is the area which dominates your feelings, your experiences, your senses, reaction. Moving on to solar plexus. Inhale, exhale, and feel the energy vortex moving towards the solar plexus, your navel, the area where your action is governed, as it also governs the entire digestion, expulsion, excretion, everything. This area, that's the area of movement, transformation, everything. Charge it as you keep inhale and exhale. The next breath, we are moving slowly towards the heart chakra. Inhale, exhale, and visualize the energy vortex lifting all the way towards the heart chakra. expression of your love towards yourself, towards your friends, family, towards everybody and everything. Keep breathing. Inhale and long exhalation. Continuing the visualization. As you inhale and exhale, visualize the energy shifting towards your throat chakra, Vishuddhi, expression of speech, confidently speech, openly express, politely express. As you inhale and exhale, visualize the energy vortex lifting towards your third eye, eyebrow center, Agnya, foresight, intuition, gut feeling, everything. Charging those expressions. Continue breathing, visualizing the energy vortex lifting all the way from the base to the highest chakra, the crown chakra, above your crown. Awareness, spiritual awareness, consciousness awareness, universal awareness. Awareness that you are a part of something bigger, much more than just you and your world. Keep breathing. The next 7 breaths. Visualize the energy lift all the way from the base to the sacral, to the solar plexus, to the heart, Anahata, Vishuddhi, to Agnya and Sahasrara, the crown chakra. Keep visualizing the energy lifting. Slowly place the palms beside your hips. Lift your legs towards your chest. And inhale, lift your upper body balancing on your palms. And release. And slowly release from Padmasana. And keeping your eyes closed, maybe lie down in Shavasana. Or open your eyes and relax. The last action of lifting is generally to assist Kundalini, the energy, to rise from the base chakra to your crown chakra. Even if you don't feel anything, it's okay. But I hope when you are meditating, you are able to feel your expressions, your energies in different areas, which is governed by the chakras, activate, or you were able to associate how different you would feel when you're focusing on those. Most of the asanas that we do are all based along the spine, and all these chakras are located at the base of the spine itself, along the spine, sorry, starting from the base of the spine. So that's why there's a lot of emphasis given for asanas that involve moving towards the spine so the spine is strong and you are able to sit and meditate for long and bring in that sense of awareness, that unison with your universal soul or your soul, so to speak. So, with that, let's wind down with Shavasana.